It's motherfucking Lantern Rite! That's right, another year, another event full of Chinese people and of rewards we're not gonna get. My favorite time of the year. The Genshin community is happy as always, everyone's excited. And I haven't even started Punakoni and Honkai Star Rail because I've been doing this shit. I mean, this lovely event, bro. Truly the pinnacle of gaming. Let's see what shenanigans we can get ourselves into. Because I already know it's gonna be great.
Coaching and Charlotte. I never thought she'd see you two together.
You don't think the reporter? Didn't she come here last time during the card game? Did she meet Kuching? No, I think she only met Ningguang. Ningguang literally was like, I heard there's assassins, I gotta fuck you up, bro. So I'll come over here and
see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, nice to see.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties
a kite
to bring back
for a lantern, right? Get it? Fuck you.
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Kites, huh? Instead of lanterns?
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Who the hell said that saying?
Remember my
Rex
business
Lapis?
meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about.
Well, reference I made before they could.
All I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Like, give him some pizzazz, bro. What do you mean?
You've actually just answered your own question, Paimon.
Oh, if there's no
How
wind.
high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think?
Oh, Liyue's gonna design the first
The
airplane?
easier we can make it to enjoy,
Yeah, okay, bro.
the more people will want to participate.
Knowing this game, it's gonna be aeroplane. It's gonna be, say the translation's always so fucking whack. Sounds awesome, bro. We're gonna build a plane.
Right? I also thought it was a novel
mechanical
idea.
kite.
Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
Should it
With Miss
not?
Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble
Bro, let me
keeping
get
up
that
with
Jade Chamber
demand.
one, bro. Let me get that for my
We also
teapot.
gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool.
Yeah, for the first run, bro.
You two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon.
Yeah, that's definitely not investing in the future technologies
Toys?
market.
They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Because you're not marketing it correctly.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now.
What else,
To me,
what else should they be considered?
There's so much more than that.
Oh, is that so, Miss
Think
Kitchen?
for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
"O
she take
kite
up
born of
poetry with some
paper,
bullshit
flying
she
true in
submitted.
sound. A lone traveler wanders, just awaiting to be found."
Remember, scholars are able to pull information from text and readings and gain you knowledge on events. Philosophers can pull bullshit and meaning from literally nothing. I see 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 here is waxing philosophical.
In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the 𝐂𝐿𝐿 we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Chinese proverbs.
Well said, Miss 𝐂𝐿𝐿. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also
Really, a
know quite a
philosopher.
lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a
Pitching
kite blew away,
EIs.
people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
Overlining and everything, I guess.
More fun. Do you know anything like that?
More fun.
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship.
Is there
My
anything that's
grandfather
steeped
told me
in
that
17-step
back when he was a
tradition?
boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders.
There was like always the fucking like my grandfather or like my grandpa or where's like your parents, bro? How about your father? Did he tell you that?
First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
Let's
The
get more
scissor-tailed
information.
swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge
Just to
help!
learn about kite making and the ancient traditions of Liyue.
Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Genshin now. Well, an article on Liyue kite structures in the ancient times of the history. Sure, someone will read it.
Perfect. We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while.
Oh man, she's inviting her to her
I
home.
almost forgot.
Gay
The
Pride Month.
Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
Special
Already
honor along with a
prepared more
secret
than enough
prize,
empty
huh?
film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Bro, we got this in the bag, but we'll win.
Maybe tone it down a bit, Traveler. What if we don't win?
But we're the main characters. How could we not win?
It's better to keep a low profile until the competition starts. Then we'll give them a show they never saw coming. Oh, that secret prize is ours.
Yeah, okay,
Then
but
I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet. See you then.
what Paimon gets so conniving, bro? They surely gave her a lot of personality.
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there?
Lurkers.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to 𝐂𝐿𝐿 and Charlotte just now?
And the Sing Si,
they
Sing
seem
Si, Shung Shi, Hong Sha Hong Shao. I don't know how to fucking say it. Ting Si, Qing Shen. That's how you say it. There you go. Bring a lot of attention.
Well, yes, but
My
something's
Chinese has
up.
degraded.
Paimon just has a bad
It's been 2
feeling.
regions.
Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite.
Yeah, they stole what, fireworks last year?
Oh, Paimon's
Was it the year
waiting around
before?
for something bad
Bro,
to
I can't
happen.
even
We
fuck-
should
it was
strike
last year.
first, you know, foil their plans before they even begin.
Okay, 5-phase dash there. Bro, Paimon hit that 5-phase dash, took action, bro. The Orioles, I didn't even get to fucking read the whole thing. Didn't even get to read it. Paimon went left. Didn't she say for me to go left? Or did she say no? She said Paimon to go left. Damn, they would have got ambushed.
With such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Yeah, nigga with that deep ass voice, bro.
Where did this fuddy-duddy come from?
Yeah, bro. What
You
fucking
should
what
be
that
the one
was?
doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
Paimon become so aggressive.
One
Kinda like
bears
it, though.
no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Hojong. Hojong. Man, bro. I would have never been able to pronounce that correctly.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
Damn, insulting the fucker to his face.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me 𝐿𝐿𝐼.
You.
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands.
You never hear his voice. His voice is so light and like dainty. I don't even remember it, honestly. Also, Paimon is super animated
We'll go
nowadays.
straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Yeah?
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Hey bro, that's what you get for looking like a white man NPC, not even a fucking dude from Lua. Oh, perhaps you could prove. Yeah, maybe these motherfuckers can prove something.
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it
Only
better
an
not be
Adeptus
some
would know.
common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
During the last lantern rite,
Okay.
we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud
Isn't he
Retainer's
supposed to be dead?
supreme
How you
cuisine
say that in
machine
public?
to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Culinary.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
Damn, bro, homie
One
spoke up
is
for him and
simply
he
trying
bodied
to
him like that.
emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
Yeah, well, he's not wrong. This is the second time that damn bamboo suit was mentioned. Also, we know Cloud Retainer didn't get any of that suit. The motherfuckers ate it all, including Rex Lapis.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon's sorry for suspecting you.
And I was shouting, yelling. I go around, heard these users talk about how they had dinner with Rex Lapis.
Forgiving as yourselves. This is just water under the bridge, right?
Yeah, take it as a compliment. You certainly don't look like Cloud Retainer.
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Nor should she have.
I'm still curious about something. It's
Just
I
what?
can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
You sure last time the city got fucking nuked by a
It is
water
but
demon?
an
Inevitable
Inevitable
eventuality.
eventuality.
Please look
Long
at each
have the
other. Oh,
mountains
never
remained
mind.
strangely idle since Cloud Retainers moved to 𝐿𝐿𝐴 Harbor. With
like 10
Lantern
minutes.
Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Hustle and bustle of the city.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in 𝐿𝐿𝐴 Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Already heading back.
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
She's building
Perhaps
kites for
there are
people.
aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
All right.
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
See you later, boys.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh?
Yeah, no, you got all worked up for nothing.
The people we knew all along. Well,
I could have
still
told you they
pretty
were
early.
fucking the
Let's
boys.
head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Oh, great. I'm gonna buy a kite. Should we be building our own? If anything? Well, let's find out. Hello, Zenuan.
Welcome.
Zenuan?
Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Yeah, I want that J Chamber one.
Ooh, a scissor tail swallow, and a butterfly, and oh!
What did she say?
This jade chamber design is our
Dang.
newest. It's been
What? They
selling
put it in
like
the center.
crazy
They,
over the past 2
the
days.
cinematic composition, they put it in the center to draw our eye. Yeah, it means
Of
means
course.
Ningguang.
The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly
Yeah,
it.
we get the J Chamber one.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite.
Me too,
I
Five
apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Genuine.
Yes, they're just
Wow.
over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes.
I can
all
imagine
the necessary kite making materials.
how the balls 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴 have been fucking up names this entire time, bro.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and
Longzhou.
discharge to deliver the goods to 𝐿𝐿A�H Wharf for
Longzhou.
you.
Bro.
Long Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Why? Didn't we just save the entirety of Chen
Well, if the
Yunvale
two of
like
you are
4
interested
days
in
ago?
going to 𝐿𝐿A�H Wharf, then could I trouble you to find 𝐿𝐿AMing and deliver these goods together?
Oh, so this dude's mic sounds like mine, bro. Low quality.
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
No.
Well, yes. The
Oh, he is.
communications office handles shipments and transports around 𝐿𝐴. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
You really do seem keen to pawning off your work on the two civilians, bro. We'll help. I expect to be compensated.
Of course. Hard work deserves ample rewards.
Oh, does it now?
Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. It'll
Wushu.
be on your right.
Isn't it
Be
Wushu?
sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Hell yeah, bro. Let me get that shit. Don't cheat me out now, game. Hey, it's is he always here? He is always here. He had that one mission where he had the fucking you know what? Doesn't matter. I haven't talked to that dude probably since 2.0. Alright. Heights, huh?
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way.
Bro, this
Hey,
dude
now,
has...
don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation,
I'm not gonna say it.
and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking
He has
up
a very
the tab.
light voice.
I'm not trying to be a sore loser.
I can imagine the
just
fan art.
didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
He's got a VTuber voice.
Gaming is here.
How do you know?
Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver
Oh, but
some
now here
goods
like she
to
knows
you
what
at
Gaming
work.
looks like.
Oh, it must have been Longjo. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Longjo.
Sure.
Did
go
I
do
say it
your
right?
thing.
Fuck if I know.
Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite making materials. I see.
Building kites.
I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
Yeah, like he said it wasn't too much trouble Paimon, like he knew her, but he didn't know us.
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't.
Come on now,
I've
bro.
heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts.
I know that part,
and
but you
please excuse Longjo if he forgot to thank
keep
you.
the formality,
and
buddy.
take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
Yeah, whatever, bro.
So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep. It's always
What do you
so
think?
lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elong Wharf and have a look around.
Yeah, but let's go to Lantern Ride. Let's go like fucking
Perfect.
17
We'll go
miles
together
north.
then. I'm
You
good
know
with
Wharf is a
directions,
long
so
distance
just
away.
follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time.
Is that so?
The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Bro, do not let her hit that.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
This new friend seems like he knows you more than most of the people.
Don't
we know.
worry, I understand.
He's a
I joke
mole
around
in
like
his
that
neck.
with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road?
Must have a
Wait.
huggy too.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Yeah, bro, let's grab a
Oh,
light.
that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
I've killed gods, buddy. I do not like his character. I don't know what that says about me, but not a big fan, honestly. I do not like Genki male characters. Here's all the damn art. Why hasn't someone taken this and made them like the backgrounds yet, so I can actually use these for my fucking thumbnails? Just wushu dance. Okay. Are all these different quests? Or are these like just, you know? Let's do just wushu dance. I guess we could technically... Here we go, this is what I was looking for. Oh, it's not even, it's not even fucking done, bro. I'm not even off time. Here we go, okay. We'll just keep this all in one go for the main quest stuff. I'm noticing that's worrying me, but I'll go back to that later. Maybe I really shouldn't,
Ooh,
but I will.
The docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
Bro, like, yeah, let's go walk to the Vale, bro. Motherfucker, that shit, like, I guess that's realistic distances for how places would be. Really?
Wait! Get behind me. I'll handle this.
I had 4.
Sorry, pal.
A plunge character, so he can jump in the air. Okay.
Many happy returns.
Many happy returns. What the hell does that mean? One playstyle, kinda. Not crazy, but I like it.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
No, we really can't.
It's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, because he is.
That's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby.
Whooping people's asses, huh?
Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
I've heard about it somewhere. Nah, you know what? I don't even think so, honestly.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale.
Chunyu?
Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But
nope,
I must
Chunyu
admit,
Vale.
it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So it's not something I do full-time.
Huh?
It should be, honestly. No, it should be a hobby.
How do you have the energy to do all that?
Wushu dancing really seems like it's only
not
like
that tiring.
during celebratory time. So like, yeah, it would be a hobby thing.
Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Yep,
Let's
Genki
go.
now.
The docks are just up ahead.
Not a fan. I do not like spunky male characters with the light voice, bro. But then again, Bennett's not bad. He's like the spunky, down in the luck male type of character. It just depends how the character's done. I don't like this one, to be honest. Maybe I'll like it when I do his story quest or I hang out. Or it'll be like 𝐿𝐻, where everyone loves her in the community and the characters in game don't like her, and I was like, I understand her, bro. And then I did her quest and I was like, oh, now I see why the characters in game don't like her. I don't like her either. And sometimes this character story quests which are make you like a character less.
So stiff.
Which is rare.
And her stomach's so empty.
First impressions on this dude? Not a fan.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liyue is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Once again, Paimon, you don't float, you propel yourself off
Would
the
you like
ground, bro.
some
We established
winter
this in... Nah, I'm not gonna say
I
it.
have
I
some
say it
on me
every
that I
time.
bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Don't worry, she'll have the appetite.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Bro's wearing a metal choker.
I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll
Damn,
just
bro.
set it to the side here for you.
What's his voice gonna sound like? Is he gonna talk? Oh, damn. I did like a fucking horrific voice for him. Seems like a real personal person.
Hit the spot.
What was that,
I
bro?
thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
Fucking games like this seems like a real personal person, bro.
That close of a call, huh? I've
Feels
been
like a
eating
good
wintermelon
friend.
cake ever since I was a kid.
Bro, this is someone's
Buy them from all
OC
sorts
in
of
the
places,
company.
Whether it's a small
Fuck
vendor on
outta
the side of the
here.
road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor.
That makes me
If you
like him
these
a
ones,
lot
I can
less
give you the
now.
address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back.
Well, they're like, you should like him. Motherfuckers actually put the you should
All my
like him in the
jabbering must be
dialogue.
making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
Hey, bro. Just like me. Don't forget to tell me when I talk about the dialogue.
I'm enjoying listening to your chitter chatter.
Yeah, see, look at that, bro.
Aw, a
Hey,
fake
bro,
Paimon is a
maybe
happy
I'm talking
Paimon,
too
huh?
much. Did I push the pace too hard? Traveler. He seems like a real personal person. I like him.
Time she wants.
I thought if I talk too much. Nah, Paimon likes listening to you, sweet. Everyone likes this nigga now? Fuck out of here.
Need some fresh bamboo.
Look at these characters, bro.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
Honestly. Bamboo ass raft, bro. That's the second boat ride we've done, and I had to voice
for
act
the
the
ride,
entirely
Uncle
one
Bosu.
myself.
You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time.
You give him a voice?
Okay,
Nah,
follow
fuck
me.
you.
This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the Secure Transport Agency.
The STA. Let's go, Mr. Gaming. I know I said before, the Vale, the town of the Vale had like a very lively feel to it, but this also feels like a very lived-in place. Like it's just nice. It's rare that you get to have some like very dynamic and lived in, and I'm glad they upgraded that and are getting that from Honkai, which makes me feel like apparently, if you believe rumors and that Notlin is not supposed to have any cities and it's war torn. I gotta say, if you believe rumors, there's not even leaks for that, and that's just people speculate or like have read into in the lore.
Go on. You have my approval.
So I wonder, honestly.
Hey, slow down. I'm begging ya.
Who
Is
is
that
it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed,
Ow.
right?
Actually, you know, have we ever had a fight like, well, we had it like Sumeru, but like an actual like fight in a city where like
Oh,
NPCs
well,
start. Well, we did also in Fontaine with Child. All right,
How
bro.
should I put it?
What is it, bro? What's he gonna say?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see
What?
that group of people over there?
Which one, bro?
Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
You come from the Vale?
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Unless...
Not gonna bother
did
you?
you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll
Sure,
explain
bro.
more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
Alright, we'll sneak past your family, bro. Making my job more
The
difficult.
left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, bro, the fucking dudes out here in the red hair, black, the brown top, and the dude in the bright ass golden blonde braided hair with a fucking cape. Yeah, we don't stick out like sore thumbs. Fuck out of here, bro. Bro, a
Let's
tailing
wait here
mission
for a
where
second.
we
Maybe my aunt will leave.
is off, bro. His whole family lives here. This is an interesting quest. I mean, I won't lie. I mean, it breaks up the monotony. It's something unique compared to other stuff. A tailing mission or a hiding mission.
Turn left. Run.
But we're not the person having to do the hiding.
To the right and...
Guard for hire, huh? Who spotted
you
us?
guys are good. I'm impressed.
We've done that before.
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
Don't wait. About 10 years of me playing
You
Assassin's
really
Creed
liked it,
have set
huh?
me up for that one.
Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you could swim in them.
Are you
As
rich?
long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
What's with this dude like, I'll buy you a bunch of food.
Hey, Uncle 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me.
Oh, so talk to his uncle.
So I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yongo?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the secure transport
like, we're
agency
not in
has
a
some
rush.
great 𝐂𝐿𝐴 tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked.
They baked in like 14 billion Chinese fucking like words this dude's saying about like fucking wushu dancing, dim sum, 𝐂𝐿𝐴 tea. Like, what is this man, bro? This dude is like, you must like him cultural insert. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. This dude is like the most CCP propaganda Chinese culture character they've put out. What the fuck is this?
Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle 𝐿𝐴𝐟. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to.
And then he has the emphasis on Chinese culture,
anyway.
bro.
What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
She must have figured.
You noticed what Paimon likes?
Okay, again, how did he know this? What? Because she fucking said it.
How long have you two known 𝐿𝐴𝐿?
10 minutes, bro, max.
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Ylang Wharf. He's
What did
just
this
a
do for like an
super welcoming
hour?
guy. We became friends, you know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own.
Bro,
while
what is this
ago, one of our guards
Fujoshi
had to take off
pandering,
work because
C6
his joints were
effective,
hurting
better
due to
than
the rain.
Zandune character,
𝐿𝐴𝐿
bro?
personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else. And
Uncle Yongzan says that he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle 𝐿𝐴𝐿? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
What are they trying to do with this story here? They're
Feels like
trying
we've
to hint
troubled you
at
enough
something,
already.
and I'm not gonna say it.
It's kite making materials.
In case I'm
though.
wrong,
Could be
but
for a kid. I'm
if
sure
they're
the
doing what
sender
I
wants
think
it
they're
delivered
doing,
before Lantern Rite.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
I wish Trey was here for this.
all right,
I
then.
wish Trey was here for
Deliver
this.
it if you want
This
to.
would, oh my god,
Ooh,
this
are you
question.
free in 2 days?
I think he would
How about we
actually
grab some
genuinely
dim
hate this
sum
character.
from Shibuya Kiosk. My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
No, she doesn't. She never does this.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat. Anyway, is 𝐿𝐴𝐿's family situation really that complicated?
No, I'm on it, bro.
He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
Why would he not be?
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents.
How about your
seem to
4
be
cents?
around the same age, so you might have a lot in common.
Well,
Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
bro, if it's not really gonna focus on this boy and his family troubles, I mean, I don't mind if we got a focus story, but like,
If you have the time,
Damn.
maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about.
nah, it's only be like one quest.
It can say,
There's no
"We
way in hell they
provide
would do
aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Paimon, don't put us on advertising.
Seriously?
We'll get more shit.
Mama was just
to do.
joking. But if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have winter melon cake instead.
What's with this winter melon cake, bro?
Seems like 𝐿𝐴𝐿 really has rubbed off.
Is this a
on you.
recipe they just added to the game? Because I don't remember.
Would you like some more tea?
I don't
think
remember. I
there's
don't
some
remember
left.
making that.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf.
We've been to actually, you know what? She's not wrong. When I came here before,
Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
that's actually not a bad idea. When I came here before, I got the kid and the mechanic and left. I never actually explored this place.
Please do let me know if you'd like more tea.
So, and I haven't played the game really since. So yeah, she's right. We haven't explored the wharf. Twice now we've been here, we haven't explored. Also, new character model. Oh, body-wise. Well, not even body-wise, it's armored up. Let's explore around. ʻYilong Wharf. ʻYilong Wharf. It's a funny fucking name, by the way.
What are you doing here?
What's Cloud Retainer doing here, bro?
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Well, I was gonna say, she visited the koi fish and the other one? Well, I guess they're not that really that kind of friends. Greetings, Jan.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Better call her Cloud Retainer.
Starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be
What was she
back in the
not?
cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And
Oh,
what of
shopping,
it?
huh?
The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself.
Wow, she's
Did you
big
expect
mad.
one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
Damn.
It's not that we think those things
Chinese
exactly.
traditionalist here, bro.
That's just what Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver told us. Or Chia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway,
She is something
Liyue
wrong.
Harbor to look
She's
for
like,
you.
Paimon, just
They
like
asked us
me.
to pass along their regards if we ran into you. Tianyun?
Can you? She really puts that T on that X. Did you forget about them, or are you surprised they came to the harbor?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight.
Divine herbs.
Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to ʻYilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A
That's
great
true.
thought has
Best tea
illuminated
time.
one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
I wonder what they're gonna do for the Gamen Brothers. I swear if they pull, I think they'd be funny as fuck. But also, we gotta watch Cloud Retainer shit.
Really just does whatever she wants.
Hey, so what happens when you've been a god in those mountains for a fucking... I'll see what she's up to, so you can watch the stuff.
And you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Let's use your power.
Welcome.
If he
Please have a look
comes.
around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoyang Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Damn, 2
Wonderful.
boxes?
By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
Don't do it.
20% off 4
Don't
boxes.
do it.
This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too. Then 4 shall suffice.
Hated.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these
Oh, he is
exquisite
making
gift
a
sets.
sale.
Buy 10, get half off. Look at the magnificent design, and the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the Conqueror of Demons
No.
and one's disciples...
She's good. She got hard baited. Do not
10,
let her
a nice
cook.
round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is agreeable. I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
Completely evaded. Man made a
I
steal.
see you have quite the eye for fine items,
And all the
mademoiselle.
merchants can hear it.
Perhaps some of my wares
They know a
might also
sucker
be
when
of
they see
interest
one.
to you. I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Let's see about how she's gonna get paid.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well,
okay, that's aggressive.
That is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
Let's see it. She got a glimpse of us.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The
Interesting.
instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you.
All right.
Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal.
One thing's very highly
There's no harm in
impressive.
bringing it back to study in secret.
Truly, impeccable quest. Nice Star Wars transition.
Yin, did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
You surely, you know what? I won't say.
And you two? Are you not here to purchase things?
No.
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition, then?
Of course. Why would we not? We're already badasses. Why not do more badass stuff while we're at it?
One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making
Sometimes the way they talk,
and
though.
indeed,
You
there was
along
little
all the
one
other
could do
youths.
about such persistent
You and all the other
supplication.
yous.
One
Which is more
moment
like how that
energetic
read.
and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite a few people.
Fucking shoot
This
you.
is all pretty well, Xinyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
What's the fun of that?
You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure.
That's supposed to be that
It is
Fontanian
composed
toy.
of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron.
But that
This
she has that
composition
custom
grants it the
glass
lightness of
adjust.
weight to
That's
ascend
a
into
unique
the sky
animation for her.
and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods and... Never mind. It is
Honestly.
unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
That was that bird that lives in isolation.
You want to talk about
A
it,
mechanical genius, bro. How does that work?
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
It seems, yeah, bro. She tried to top mechanical shop. She's like, no, that's not working, bro. Just have it. Just ask them directly.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
She can carry herself.
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Yeah, bro. The box would just follow her.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
Her?
One
What
calls
is
it the floating toting device.
floating toting device? Bro, she got a floating tote bag.
She seems pretty proud of that one.
That is
Look at her walk down the street.
Chinese
She
woman
seems
I've ever seen.
confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top.
I mean, if you're left guarding it, might as well see what you were guarding.
All the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
Mama clumsily opened her box, peeking, and nearly dropped everything. Good to know.
All Paimon say is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bets she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
Exactly, bro. Mortal, see what a new mortal acquiescence has gone in terms of engineering. She's only seen her own stuff, as good as it is.
Totally.
It
We should probably
is isolated
act like
just
we
to
didn't
her.
see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all.
Yeah, okay,
After
bro.
all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
You certainly figured out how to speak just like her, Bible. Jesus, bro.